Hey yo! So, where do we start? I think I'm gonna call this video the removal of these stitches removal, something like that. Okay, so I went to the doctor. It is what's today? Let me see. Today's May 8th. And I had my breast augmentation on the 12th of March. So almost 2 months post-op. I had under the muscle silicone implants and a breast lift. So I'm gonna focus more on what happened today instead of the entire thing because I have plenty of videos out there discussing that part. I was absolutely petrified of having my stitches removed. Like, I wasn't even that worried about the surgery itself as much as I was to remove the stitches. I'm that type of person where the big things don't bother me. It's the little teeny bitty things that just have me bawling. Like, I couldn't sleep last night. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos on what it's like to get the stitches removed. Some people were like, oh, not a big deal, just stitches removed, you know, it feels so good after they're removed. And then, excuse me, I got a cough going on. And then other people are saying that it was so painful, the tugging and pulling of the stitches, and it's burning after that. And so, like any other video out there, everybody's gonna have a different experience with it. I was prepared for like blood and shedding tears. I had nightmares last night. I couldn't really sleep very well. Woke up this morning like, oh my god, I don't want to wake up today. I'm not prepared for this. Took a shower, put some coconut oil, don't tell anyone, because I thought it would soften up a little bit the area, and it did. I went to the doctor. I waited for a little while until he showed up. And that entire time I was like stressing so bad. I was like, oh my god, like I couldn't breathe. I was lightheaded. I was nauseous. I was prepared to like die. So another girl was waiting with me. Another patient of his. And even though she came after me, I was like, and when the doctor came, he was like, all right, who was here first? And I'm like, her. I'm like, you can go in first. I'll wait. Like, I was trying to just not go in there, even though I knew I was gonna feel perfectly fine afterwards. Just that, I was afraid. I'll just tell you, I was afraid. So finally it was my turn. I went in. They asked how I was doing. I'm like, fine, except that I'm dying right now. And they're used to me by now. Like, I stress about the little stuff. So I laid down. I did show them on the right side of the areola that where I had messed the stitch up myself 2 weeks prior to today, because it was starting to grow inwards. The little stitch that was sticking out, it was trying to go in, and I, being the person that I am, I tried to pull it out. And that caused some damage. So it was like red and swollen for like 2 weeks, and I didn't tell anybody because I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Like, I did this to myself. So I thought that part was gonna be painful at the bottom of the areola because I had damaged it myself, and even though it was healing up pretty nicely, I thought that was gonna be pain, and that's the one they started with. I felt nothing. I felt them pulling, but it was not painful. I just freaked myself out for no reason. And I wish I could show you, but I won't. I'll show you the bottom part of it. So then they were done with the areolas. They pulled out the stitch. And then they thought they were done. I'm like, wait a minute. Under my boobies, I still have stitches from like the drain. So that's... Okay, first look at the boobies. They are looking really, really good. I do have, I don't know, I have a breakout. It's not related to the boobs, something else. Maybe I ate, whatever. So they're looking really, really good. You can see I'm able to push them up just fine, and I'm feeling no pain at all. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like after they pulled out the stitches. This is the part that hurt a little bit at the bottom. And you can see it's all red here, and that's only because the stitches were pointing out, and the bottom of my bra was like rubbing against it for 2 months. So this is what it looks like now. They were just pulled out today, and they are red because of my bra, not because of anything else. And that was the part that hurt the most. And it didn't really hurt, it was just stinging in this part too. So I stressed myself out for no reason. It's not as, I mean, it was more painful in my head. The entire experience was more painful in my head than it was in reality. So it's not that bad. It's not comfortable, but it's not painful. It's just the pulling, it kind of stings a little bit, but it's so tolerable. I mean, it was fine, and it was so quick. Oh my god, amazing. I'm so thankful that that process is over. So he said I can sleep on my sides now, which I have been doing. I just didn't tell him. And I've been sleeping on my sides for like almost 3 weeks. So I made sure I made sure about 45 days passed before I slept on my sides, because I'm not a back sleeper, and that was the most painful part of the entire recovery process. So at this time, I'm feeling really good. Boobies are feeling good. He said I can sleep on my sides, I can wear bras, but I'm not going to wear bras because I feel perfectly comfortable in a sports bra. And I'm like, okay, cool, now we're all done. When should I come back? And he's like, come back for what? And I'm like, I don't know. Do I have to come back for anything? He's like, nope, you're all good. But he said in about 4 or 5 months, if I wanted to, I could just come back for a check-in just to see what's going on. Maybe take some photos and stuff when my scarring is, healed up pretty nicely. He did take photos of my nose, but that's a separate surgery. That's a separate video. So that's it. Stitches are removed. I'm so happy it's over. Love ya!